Welcome back from spring break, Spartans. It is a low of 53 and a high of 74 today.
It's National Scrabble Day. Let's go meet our anchors.
Yo, what's up, Spartans? Welcome back from spring break. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you went somewhere sunny. I'm Zach. This is Aiden.
Yeah. How's your break, Zach?
It was amazing. Yes.
Yeah. Mine's great too. Like back on the 4th, I turned 17 finally. But anyways, there is testing. Let's go to Jansky.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. Juniors, sophomores, and freshmen, you are all testing this Wednesday, April 15th. Juniors, you're taking the SAT with essay. Sophomores, you're taking the PSAT 10. Freshmen, you're taking the PSAT 9. Junior KCTC students will be excused from attending KCTC this Wednesday, so remember that. All tests begin at 7:50 a.m. The SAT will last until about 11:30. Both PSAT tests, the 10 and the 9, will last until about 10:30. Room assignments are posted near the auditorium. Check before test day. It's way easier on test day if you already know where you're going. If you're late arriving to your test room, you may not be allowed in. You can bring a calculator, but make sure your calculator is not on the prohibited list posted near the room assignments. There's also a calculator in the testing platform too, so it's up to you which way you want to do it. I expect most students will prefer to use the calculator in the testing platform. That's what everybody's used to doing. Do not bring cell phones or other electronics, including watches. If you have to bring your cell phone to the test room, we're going to collect it during the test and supervise it for you and give it back when the test is over. You're not allowed to access your cell phone once the test starts, even during break time. So if you don't want us to hang on to it, don't bring it. All bags and backpacks must stay outside the test room. You can't bring food or drinks into the test room either, but you can bring snacks to eat during break. Each test will have about a 10-minute break, an exact 10-minute break roughly in the middle of the test. On test days, if you can find a way home, you're dismissed for the day after your test is over. If you need to ride the bus, you'll remain in your test room until the end of the day at regular dismissal time. Lunch will be provided for students who sign up. Mr. Landry sent out a lunch survey to see who is planning on eating school lunch. So if you need school lunch, make sure you sign up in that survey. Seniors, this is the year you've been waiting for. You are off the hook for testing. No tests or classes on Wednesday, April 15th. That's this Wednesday. Job shadow or volunteer on your day off. There is one exception. 12th grade KCTC students are expected to attend KCTC this Wednesday. Juniors, you'll have other test days in addition to the SAT. Check your test days and location for the WIN and M-STEP in the B100 and B200 pods. Some of you will be taking these tests on April 17th, that's this Friday. Some of you will be taking these tests on April 24th, which is next Friday. Let me know if you have questions.
If you are a Sparta senior, do not show up to school on Wednesday. Testing for all other grades but seniors.
Yeah. And I'm taking the test because I'm a junior. But anyways, there is a place called Madagascar and it opens up next week. So let's go to Logan Paul.
Spartans, listen up. Madagascar starts next week. It's going to be at Comstock Park, and you can buy all tickets at the door, cash or credit card. Addie's going to tell us some things about it.
Yeah, so we're super excited. We open next week, and we start practicing at Comstock today. It's a funny show, so if you come, I think everyone will enjoy it.
Sounds good. Back to you, Zach.
Wow, Madagascar sounds lit. Hope you should check it out.
Waiver! There today, so let's go there. It's about Positivity Day, by the way.
Spartans, activity waivers are due Monday. You should have received the assignment in your email from Miss Rumsey prior to spring break. The only requirement for Positivity Day is that you do your best on the PSAT or SAT. Payment should have been completed prior to spring break, and there will also be no third session KCTC buses on the 16th. If you have any questions, please contact Mr. Landry or Miss Rumsey.
Guys, make sure you turn in the waivers by the end of the day.
Would you like to dance with me at the prom? Well, The ticket store is still there, so let's go there.
Thank you, Aiden. Spring break has come to an end, so that means prom is right around the corner. Prom will be held on May 2nd at 7 p.m. at the Gilmore. The theme is the Roaring Twenties. Students will also be able to enjoy pizza and beverages during the dance. And there's gonna be also other fun activities that you'll be wanting to see. Here are some ticket prices and their dates. You can get a guest pass at the office, and those are due April 24th. Back to you, Zach.
Make sure you get those prom tickets.
Oh, yes, sir. Anyways, you wanna see what we did on spring break? Well, let's go to Allie, my ally.
Thanks, Aiden. As you guys know it, spring break just happened, and there are some exciting things that happened before spring break. For example, Senior Survivor. I am standing right next to the Senior Survivor champion, Cole Fonsbeck. Cole, what did it take to be a winner of Senior Survivor?
Grit, determination, effort. You know what? That's about it. Yeah.
All right. Any other comments about the competition?
They were all bums. I beat them all up. I won.
All right, well, congrats, Cole, and good work. We also had the staff versus student basketball game before break. It was a tough game with back and forth, but at the end of the day, students came out on top. I'm here with some of the players from that day. Tristan, can you tell me about what that game was like?
I mean, it was just intense from like the first second it started to the last second. It's just like, can't even describe how it feels to be able to play in that game. I just loved the game, and it was really fun.
And Tyler, do you have any additional comments?
Yeah. So the game, it was pretty good. We won. It was just a blessing.
That's great. Well, congrats to the students. Now, the staff was not as lucky that day. Mr. Jacobs, what happened, dude? What went wrong for the staff?
I thought we played well. There were a couple times where we just didn't get things going, but all props to the students. They played good, and it's a good thing to end their senior year with a win.
Yeah, so record 1-1, so we'll see what happens next year. And finally, the band's got a great opportunity to play down in Florida at Disney Springs. Ethan, can you tell me what that experience was like?
Yeah, sure. It was really fun getting to play down in Disney Springs. We all got little pins that were like trading pins, but they're limited edition, so that was pretty cool. Actually, one of our timpani player lost his music into the lake, which was really funny. And if you know about the Carpathia, the sister ship of the Titanic, we played that song, and during our playing of that, it started raining and like a thunderstorm came by real quick, and it was just a cool experience.
Wow, that sounded like an awesome trip. Happy for you guys, and so great job, band. Well, Spartans, I hope you all had a great spring break. Back to you, Zach.
Congrats to Cole Fonsbeck for winning the Senior Survivor.
Oh, yes. Kind of like BFDI, but IRL. But still, that's it for the news today. And before we wrap up, check this out. This is what I meant to show you earlier in this video. You like it, huh? It's kind of like Aladdin meets Legend of Zelda and Dungeons and Dragons. But with my characters, me, Owen, Chris, Bria, James, my rival. Anyways, come to think of which, do you want to know why I made that poster? It's for an art competition, the NHS art competition. You might want to turn your pictures into Crawford today because today is the deadline, April 13th, 2026. Yeah, so turn your pictures into Crawford if you haven't already. He's in the art studio if you're wondering. But still, now let's go to mom jokes. Yo, what up, name's Aiden from Aiden Dreams. And this is Zach. Not Zach Cisco, but Zach Habler. But still, let's go to mommy jokes and see See you later.
We're here with Mom Jokes, and we got Miss Beneman, and she's going to tell you a joke.
All right, in honor of spring, why couldn't the flower ride the bike? It lost its pedals.
We are here with our second mom joke. We're with Miss Ronning. She's going to tell you a joke.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I could tell you a joke about pizza. It's a little cheesy.
That was a good one. We're here with our third mom, Giram, and he's going to tell you a mom joke.
What did the mommy spider say to the baby spider?
What?
You spend too much time on the web.
That was a good one.